Hello guys, here I am again with a video. I've got something interesting enough to talk about. I've been really wanting to build LR308 at some point in my life, which a lot of average people calls them everything AR-10, which is not necessarily true. You have the AR-10, which is an actual armor light pattern rifle. You have the LR308 and you have the DPMS. It's a big headache. I had to figure out, before I attempted this, which would work with what and all that good jazz. So I had come to a conclusion. I found something really interesting for a good start. And as you guys can see, it's Aero Precision. They make some high quality stuff. So let's tear into this. It's underway. I'm sure you guys won't see this. Oh wow. Well, some high quality foam, guys. Aero Precision does not play when it comes to packing their products. Let's see what's in here. Alright, and here she is. Let's move to the side. Well, you don't pretty much get no loot, guys, except for a Aero sticker for your car, gun case, or whatnot. Still better than nothing, I guess. But this box is very well packaged. It is very well done. But right here is the complete lower, guys. You can pick this up for around, move this out of the way now, for 300 and some change. You can get this without any furniture, or you can go with a Magpul. And you can get a stripped version of this, a stripped lower too. I didn't opt for the strip blower because since they had it, I went pre-assembled, so I just done, oh wow, that feels good. And I think I heard some people say Aero Precision does use maybe some proprietary parts. I'm not sure. So if you bought like a 308 build kit from somewhere else, you better make sure it works before you bet the bank on the house on it. Good Lord, I can't talk, guys. Before you settle. So if you got one of these stripped, guys, it'd be better for you to go ahead and buy the Aero Precision kit, just to be sure it doesn't have nothing proprietary. But it looks pretty standard stuff. The machining is immaculate on this, guys. I wouldn't expect nothing less from Aero Precision. As you can see, very well made. And there's very few parts that are switchable between an AR-10 platform rifle or LR308, or what I mean, between an AR-15. So you gotta be extremely careful there if you're gonna build it from the ground, assemble it from the ground up, and make sure you don't waste money or order something, then get it and not work, and be disappointed and all that good jazz. I've done that before in the past. So, but looking into, I'm gonna show you what I did to really make this build come together. So, yeah. For 300, I think you can get this for 348 with all the way to furniture. I think you can get it for $298 with no furniture. But with no stock, at least. Yeah, it comes with no stock. It does have an A2 peg, which I don't really like that. I like the little bit of webbing there for me personally. I went with the Magpul furniture. I may get a Hogue or a Fab Defense. I don't know. Well, it's time will tell what I decide to buy and put on this, guys. But this is an immaculate lower, guys. I love this thing already. So Aero made some great stuff. Everything. I said, oh, it feels good. Everything. But okay, so you guys, give you a good look there. So remember, guys, we keep track. $300 right here. $300. Time is said and done with it. So, and if you have this, I'm not going to count the transfer fee or shipping in case some of you guys live you know, where you can buy this in person, not have to transfer it, you know, and all that. Depends on what gun stores, I guess. I've heard it being $15, $30 for your transfer fee. But, you know, I'm not going to include that exactly because that's expensive. Not exactly what this cost is, because if you buy it at the store, that gets waived. So, we're going to try to keep this under $600. And then I'll show you the part that's making this very cheap. And this company gets hated on so much. Now, like I said, I'm just Bear Creek, guys. And let's get in here and see what kind of goodie I have from Bear Creek. That's gonna keep this budget. Well, you look at this. Oh, this thing looks good, guys. I could not be more pleased with this. This is the DPMS upper, so guys, don't get confused here. Like I said, I did some research. What would marry up and what won't. Let's pull the boat and stuff out and take a look, guys. Get that out here. Probably needs some cleaning. Oh, nice. No hang up there. Really smooth. Let's see the stake job. Staking. So they've not been staked, but I don't know if that'll be an issue. Time will tell. But yeah, very nice for the Mini. This is a run-of-the-mill charging handle, guys. Nothing special here. I do want to get a silver charging handle. I'm going to try to go with a little bit of a silver theme with this rifle. But this thing is absolutely beautiful, guys. Of course, it's a slick side. Rear charging. Now, I am not sure about the side charger ones they have. Because, guys, I paid a little over $328 for this one. This upper. So, they do have them cheaper than this. They have they had one that was $298. They had a side charger. It was $269? But I don't know about the side charger, because if this goes wrong, anything happens to this, guys, I can just throw a higher quality bolt carrier or gas tube or whatnot in this and make this a lot more expensive weapon. But for now, we're gonna run it till it breaks. And people hate on Bear Creek so unfairly. They are cheap, guys. Now remember, you get what you pay for sometimes, so don't. But I have heard a lot of my friends that have no issues with some of their products they bought, and some do. Which I don't know if people run hand loads through here and blow them up or whatnot. I can't say. I've not had. This is my first product for them. But, well as I do, guys, there is some elitism in the gun world. If you didn't pay $2,000 for it, it's a piece of shit. I've heard that so much. Sometimes that's actually true, and a lot of times it's not. And, guys, I absolutely hate when people talk after stuff. People that don't own it or haven't tried it. If you've not tried it, don't say, guys, I was bad for that when I was younger. I just want to follow the trend and say, oh, that cool guy said that gun's a piece of shit, so I'm going to say it's a piece of shit, so I'm cool. Get over it, guys. If I had it, sure, I'd dump a 3,000 rifle, but I don't have it, so. But that absolutely grinds my gears, Peter Griffin says, this, for people to just shit on something and never own one, never try it. So, don't be that guy that just shits on something and you've never owned it, or just to talk after the cool guy that has the really expensive gun and a big wallet with little Peter, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, guys. I know I look carried away, but that is true. The time I'm talking about. If it ain't $2,000 or more, it's garbage. you know, and like I said, I was guilty of that, being that guy that wanted to be the cruel guy, had the richer friend add the cruel shit, and you normally just knocked the product without ever trying it. And you know me, I don't like that. It's like my Desert Eagle, man. I love that gun, but I don't know if I put my life on it. You know, I tell the truth on stuff. But do I fire this and see what kind of grouping it does and crap? Plus, I'm not going to war with this, guys. So if it ain't perfect for the money, I can't really complain. So let's get this assembled and see what this guy looks like. Assembled. What do you say? Let's get that off camera. Get the bolt back in here. Gotta hold my jaws just right, guys. Alright, got that back. Sorry guys, it's so hard to film and do stuff sometimes, you know what I mean? And you're the only one sitting there. Alright, front pin. Oh my goodness, guys. This thing is absolutely gorgeous for the money. I cannot, you guys don't say this isn't pretty. You need your eyes checked. So, here you go, guys. An LR308, this is not an AR-10, guys. For ones that, you know, newer wanting to get into it, which I was guilty of that too, calling everything an AR-10 when it's not. So this is a DPMS upper on, this is the M5, I guess it's the M5 Aero Precision LR308 lower, which I'd love to have a armor light, actual AR-10, but I don't, so. But this will do just fine. Wow, guys, look, let's see if I, wow, that is nice. This loader has such a great trigger pull. I just can't believe it. Oh man, how about this guy? I don't know. I can't resist. And I had, to be honest guys, I did check the barrel, make sure that nothing was in it. I cleaned it a little bit earlier. You know, I tore into it before I did this, cleaned it up a little bit. Not a good clean. I just got the fracture grease off of it. I can't resist, guys. Let's take 2 shots at, I don't know, you know, we're just gonna take 2 shots at something, you know, fire down the range down here, you know. I ain't got no sights, so we probably won't hit jack crap, but that's okay. We're gonna see if this thing will work. And oh yeah, guys, that's another thing about some actual AR-10s. I know some of these mags, like Magpul, Hex Mag, won't work in the Gen 1s. I'm pretty sure they're proprietary. But let's, ooh, that was nice, guys. So let's, I don't know, guys. I can't even hit nothing. I won't be hitting nothing. I just want to fire. I just really want to fire this thing here. I've always wanted one of these. So I'm trying to aim for that rusty bucket up the way. So let's see what we got. Woo, nice. You guys see that? Let's blow into the ground right there, just for the hell of it. What do you know, guys? Bear Creek AR-10. It worked. It was supposed to blow up right out of the box, wasn't it? Well, guess what? It didn't. It worked beautifully. So I couldn't be happier with this, guys. That was just so cool. Oh my Lord, that's awesome. So yeah, if you guys want you an LR308 for under, all right, it was basically $600 if you can pick this up for, if you're in an area somewhere that has these parts, probably about 600. But you know, if you gotta pay shipping and your transfer fee, you go looking about $660 for a 308, guys, and you cannot beat that. And I just wish I had somebody here to help me film today and get this looking better. So you get a better look at it from the distance, but Melissa had to work today and I was actually off. Beautiful gun. And I want to give a shout out to High Country Arms in Spruce Pine. If you're in the North Carolina area, not Spruce Pine, go give them some love, because I got some magazines off of them today for this thing. And if you're in this area up here, you know, they're the only shop that has like parts kits and stuff, you know, like forever. If you lost us, give them a big shout out at High Country Arms. Sorry, my battery run dead there, I think. I had to start filming again. So a big shout. It's a cool little mom and pop style store, locally owned. You know, the neighbors, you know, in the community trying to make a go up at a store. So if you guys are ever, I don't know how many you are in North Carolina, but you ever get a chance, run in there and give them some love. Buy something. Buy a lot of stuff. So yeah, so a big thank you to High Country Arms for the mags and a few other things I've gotten there. I bought a lower from them the other day, which I'll be doing to build a retro. I sold my other retro inspired gun, guys, and I'm sick. I just ain't having it, so I'm having to build another one. So yeah, you'll see it rifle pretty soon eventually when I get it finished. But yeah, a big thank you to High Country Arms. Cool little store. I got a little bit of everything you need. So if you're in the North Carolina and the Spruce Pine area, go check them out. High Country Arms. And guys, don't pay attention to the crap when it comes to guns. Buy one for yourself. Go check it out. Now, all the exceptions to that is if there's a lot of reviews. I mean, a lot of reviews all saying it stinks. And if it's somebody that don't hate on, and you usually tell it pretty quick, as a guy that don't really hate on something unfairly, like, you know, then you can tell you might want to avoid it if it's a YouTuber that tells the truth. And there's some good ones out there, some big ones out there that tells the truth. You know, they love guns and they don't lie. So there's a few of them out there. So that's the only exception I would say to the rule of cheaper stuff. But you know, sometimes a lot of elitism. Is that a word? I guess it is. In the gun world, like if it ain't $2 or $3 grand or $1,000, it ain't no good. You know, there are one or two exceptions to that I will get into with the 1911 handgun. That is one of the few exceptions where cheap ones aren't that great. Like the only cheap good 1911 I really trust is Rock Island, and they pretty much can't be made in the U.S. under $1,000 just because the labor goes into those guns. You know, all the machining, because they're all metal and a lot of work. But I digress. So guys, if this is something you want to build, remember Aero Precision M5 LR308, a Bear Creek DPMS upper. They marry together very, very goodly. There's no give there, guys. So there you go. And as always, guys, thank you so much in the support you've been giving me, Melissa, on that. I'd really appreciate it. I don't ask much. Give this video a thumbs up, thumbs down. It helps. And subscribe, share. Because the algorithm hates us gun guys. That's just the bottom line. Whether they're big or small, they cannot stand us. A video with a dog taking a dump would get more views initially than a gun channel. You know what I'm saying? They just don't throw us out there as much. And the only way it does is between the gun little community, people share it. But we never go mainstream, you know what I mean? It just don't. They hate us. So always, thank you guys so much. Later.